Remember when I showed you the Indes Dusk last episode? Well, I bought it and I decided to breed it, but when I was breeding it, I added sugar, spice and everything nice. And then I added
extra ingredient to the concoction, Chemical X.
And we came up with this. There are only 4 dusks of these kind in existence and it looks good AF, so let's give it a shot. So there are quite a lot of teams that we could use this dusk for. It can be played as a front lane in pretty much any team, but I think this team is actually the most fun and it kind of punishes a reptile if my front lane doesn't die very quick. So this is a very standard front lane dusk, and the one that I just bred is played in the mid lane, and on the back lane I have a Nemo Aqua with Jaguar. So let's see how this team does. In game number 1, we are facing a reptile, like I said. So what we want to do is just starve them from energy. They usually will be trying to play a Goda or Rise themselves because they are kind of forced to. And if they are forced to play cards because I'm running the double Goda, they will run into my Cattail. Now, in this example, they don't play anything and they lose 2 energy. And now I think that they will definitely play something. He has 3 energy. So yeah, I think just skipping this one is actually okay, but I could go for damage myself as well. He can go for a Rise, he can go for a Goda himself. I think using energy is actually not bad in this instance. Let's see if we can grab a kill. I think we are short by like 10 damage, which is bad because he gets to play double Cottontail. He actually plays a Kiss. Okay, well played. That is very well played. Now, all I get to do is just use this little Cattail, I think. I don't think I get to use anything else pretty much. Because if I try to go for the grub, I will definitely die, because all he has to do is just use this Sinister Strike and I will pretty much be dead. I'm not sure if playing Caterpillars is a good option. Because if he plays a Pumpkin and let's say a Bamboo Clan, then he just protects himself. I'll go for it anyway, because he might not have enough energy to do that. Does crit me and he steals my energy, but we do get plenty of cards. He does get another bit of energy with Kotaro. He actually doesn't, because it's 41 speed. Okay, not having that 1 energy though definitely hurts me here, because I don't have enough energy to kill this mech. If he didn't steal that 1 energy, then I would be okay. Now I have to protect myself with the red ear. I'll go for the Piranha, see how that goes, but he's able to play 4 cards from this mech. That should never happen. Again, he gets to use the Goda, gets to use the Risky twice, and he kills me exactly on the dots. I mean, this is insane. This is exactly the thing that I have spoken about. If they manage to kill me, it is very bad news, but if they don't, then I really get to take over the game. It was just unfortunate that I was lacking that 1 energy to get rid of this mech, but it's not that bad. Let's try and still fight this. If he goes for the double Bulwark, we will most likely lose. I mean, it's just we can't win it 1v1 unless we have like a ridiculous crit, which usually doesn't happen. And then again, double Bulwark paired with like a double Tiny Dino unfortunately takes us out. But this team, I really like playing this team. It's just that we have to get rid of this mech before he gets so much value from it, right? He played like 7 cards from it, which is way too much for a mid lane mech. Let's just go back to the basics and do a team that Indes used to play last season. He used to run a Scarab, but I don't think the Scarab is quite necessary just yet. I feel like I'm not facing too many heals as of now, so I don't think like I need a Scarab. I'll go for the Goda double Caterpillar. Let's see if we can get any energy from him. He uses a double Sirius and a Beech, so he will get a little bit of damage, but I'm definitely at an advantage right here, right? I did do quite a bit of damage, and I also took I mean, he didn't get any energy from his Siriuses. So he goes for the Steel. I get a card for it, and he does get my energy. So now he's sitting on 3 energy, right? What can we do with that? I think I should be looking to play like this. I think that's my play. Go for the Curtail as well, just so that I get some cards from this beast as well. Now, he hasn't used many cards from this beast, right? He only used the Rise and he used the Confident. So let's see what else we can get right here. He goes for the Risky Beast and then he goes for the double Scaly Spoon. Looks like a weird play, honestly. I'll go for the Piranha. Definitely go for the Piranha. Might want to consider double Piranha. And then Eggshell Balloon is my play. So we get rid of a lot of our cards. Maybe keeping that beast alive for one more round was actually the play, because I feel like his back lane reptile can definitely 1v1 me. Actually 1v2 me. So let's see what we can do with that one. I think this is better. He already used his double Scaly Spoon, right? Playing one balloon, maybe that's the play. I feel like he can't kill me with 3 cards, right? So if I just play the balloon, then he will not kill me right here. But the unfortunate part is that I will kill myself in the next round if I go for any sort of damage. So that's again very, very unfortunate. And I'll just go for the Jaguar. He just goes for 2 cards. One of them is a Scaly and one of them is probably a bulk word. So let's see what kind of magic we can come up with right here. He does strike me back and I will kill myself here, which is a little bit unfortunate. Now let's see if we can manage to win this game. If he has a Scaly Spoon, then it will not be easy. Let's start off with this and just end it like so. Definitely a difficult matchup. I don't have that much experience playing it. He goes for 230 shield. That's not going to be easy to break through. If I had a double Peacemaker, I think I had a better chance, but we managed to draw it, which is not the worst outcome. Lose a little bit of MMR at the end. And in the final game, we are facing an AAP. He is running the Rise on the mid lane, so let's not give him any energy. Let's go for the Curtail round 1, actually. See if that is any good. He does have quite a lot of beast or bug damage. Doesn't opt to use it. But let's see what else can we do. I think just playing the red EA in round 2 will be good enough. Yeah, he decides to go for a double Nemo. He has a Nemo backlane, which is interesting again. He's sitting on plenty of energy. He played the Pumpkin as well, so round 2 he has 5 to start off with, and then he goes to 8 in round 3. That is a lot of energy. So what do we want to make of this? Do we want to risk it with a double Caterpillar? I think that's very risky, actually. But we could do that. And let's play all of these cards as well. So he does go for, again, shield on the plant rather than damage from his Aquas. He's collecting quite a lot of cards. He's playing it slow. Now we get rid of this plant. So what do we want to do next? Now we can go for the Piranha. We can go for the speed up as well. Or I could just play the balloon. What is our choice right here? I think going for a kill is actually not a bad idea, because I think I can take this Aqua on even with my Dusk on its own. I feel like that's a favorable matchup for me with the red Ea and the Curtail. So let's try to get rid of this mid lane Aqua, right? He will try to go for a Rise, probably some Scarab, some Acro. So let that hit my bird at the back rather than the Dusk. And let's see what kind of plan he comes up with. He has plenty of energy. 157 shield is where it lands. 330 left. Let's see if we can break it. 140, 129. Double balloon will be enough to finish him off. So he lost quite a lot of energy right there. But then he goes for a goldfish as well as Acro. So he will be going first in this round. Now, what do I want to do with that? Do I just skip? I feel like that's the best choice that I have, because he doesn't have enough damage to kill my Dusk, and he also doesn't have enough damage to one-shot my Aqua in the next round. So all I have to do is just really collect cards right here and maybe even go for something like this. This is a little bit tricky, but I don't think he will expect it to come through. So let's see how many cards he comes up with. He does go for the Acro and double Nemo with a Goldfish, and that doesn't kill my Dusk. So we can see why the red ear is a decent choice. Now destroying 2 of the energy that he has just produced for himself. And now I can start doing an attack myself. So I will go for the eggshell because I'm safe. He keeps playing the Acro, which is okay. I will get quite a lot of damage off here, and then I'm almost killing him with this Aqua on the mid lane. Actually, I'm killing him, so that's a decent show of this team. I think the Dusk provides you with quite a lot of sustainability, but it also has the Goda pressure, and then it has the damage from the Caterpillar as well. So if you sacrifice your bird, you still have some sort of damage output, as well as a very, very high shield front lane. So I think this team can work decently well, and I guess we will have to see where I end up with in Season 20. But this Dusk is definitely a very good breed. I might not be using it to the fullest capability yet, but I will definitely learn it. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily playthrough and content, and I will see you in the next one.